If you want to order some lava to build a nether portal in real life, this 120-ton slag pot carrier is an ideal option for such a hot delivery. Just look at this power cable coiled on a large steel drum. It's definitely not easy to carry, but that's not a problem for the Hammer drum loader. With a lifting capacity of 35 tons, it can easily elevate not only power cables, but also shipping containers. Do you think modern builders can't cut large stones as perfectly as the ancient pyramid builders? Well, the Stavoplast KL and its big saw blade are here to prove you wrong. Considering the shape of this colossal construction, it's no wonder it's called the Claw. These massive steel jaws weigh 1,000 tons apiece and are capable of lifting 6,800 tons at once. What a nice machine to catch a megalodon or kraken. If Hulk could choose a vehicle, he would surely opt for CNM's Moon Buggy Monster 2. While the Grain Avenger easily deals with large enemies, this machine can seamlessly carry up to 10 cotton modules, saving its owners time and money. The FlexMax is a self-steering trailer that can feature up to 5 axles in order to transport extremely long objects. However, the magic really begins when the cargo is delivered. You can quickly attach the trailer to the truck and start your way home. This isn't a recreation of Noah's Ark, but a giant fishing ship called Jostein Albert. However, unlike typical fishing vessels, it serves as a sea farm, breeding up to 10,000 tons of salmon per year. Don't let this giant size fool you. Despite its large dimensions, this trencher is designed for eco-friendly intertidal cable burial work, causing minimal negative impact on vulnerable areas. Due to this awesome hydraulic tool created by Green Tech, tree trimming has never been easier. You can mount these saws on any tractor, loader, or excavator to cut branches up to 8.27 inches thick. If the Terminator was designed to fight against trees, Skynet would definitely send this PT-600 to our timeline. Due to its powerful engine and sharp saw blades, even the toughest wood doesn't stand a chance. Can you guess the weight of this Komatsu PC-8000? Considering it requires a large trailer and 4 powerful trucks to move it from one location to another? If you guessed close to 777 tons, you're a real expert in heavy-duty machines. The London Stage 2 is a unique invention that allows up to 12 containers to be placed in 2 rows, while ensuring impressive stability and greatly saving transportation time. This ultra-high-capacity SPMT model was surely inspired by people who want to carry all their stuff at once. It can carry up to 60 tons per axle line, just enough to transport several shipping containers. If only orcs from Isengard had this machine during their battle with the Ents. Fortunately, Middle-earth's engineering was no match for the walking trees. Did you know that this external space shuttle fuel tank has a volume of 53,518 cubic feet? Huh, it sounds like I finally found the ideal tank for my Jeep Wagoneer. How can you transport a structure that is almost as tall as the Statue of Liberty and over 40 times her weight? That's actually possible thanks to a couple of self-propelled modular transporters that are able to move nearly 8,000 tons. Finally, the delivery we all deserve! Whether you order pizza or a classic fighter jet, the CH-47 Chinook will bring your order safe and sound. If there is a car carrier, why can't there be something similar for yachts? For example, this yacht servant is a large yacht carrier able to transport up to 13,356 tons while withstanding the most challenging storms. While boys dream of glamorous limousines, real men want these heavy-duty trucks able to transport 164-foot beams necessary for the construction of mind-blowing buildings. Are you tired of city traffic? Maybe it's time to opt for the Lark LX and some alternative routes. But don't forget to be extremely careful while parking this baby. When a cruise ship decides it also needs a rest, the Boca Vanguard comes to help. This unique semi-submersible heavy-lift vessel is the largest ship of this type ever built, and it's able to carry cargo up to 110,000 tons. Looks like that train forgot how it's supposed to move. It would never get to its destination without this powerful lasso truck and durable multi-max semi-trailers designed to withstand up to 120,000 pounds. And what about transporting an enormous 400-ton tank? That's nothing for the Faymanville Module Max S module, because its total payload is 5,000 tons. The way cargo enters the Antonov AN-225 really looks like the plane is just eating all those containers. All in all, this aircraft, called Maria, can transport 250 kilograms of cargo and reach an impressive speed of 528 miles per hour. Have you always dreamed of your own log cabin? Faymanville Timber Max is here to deliver enough wood not only to build a house, but a whole fort. Designed with 2 axes, it can easily carry up to 54,674 pounds. This colossal crane is certainly stronger than Mechagodzilla. Just look how easily PTC 200DS lifts and moves this 1,600-ton wash tower. It's time for all lumberjacks to bow down before their new king. This Ponce Scorpion King not only cuts down trees, but also strips their branches and cuts them into logs, all in a matter of seconds. Despite being the size of a house, the P&H 4800 XPC is actually a giant shovel manufactured to simplify coal mining. In combination with Komatsu Ultra Class 980E trucks, this Titan can destroy huge mountains in a matter of weeks.
Are you from the Matrix?
What happens when Neo gets tired of fighting the Matrix's agents? He moonlights as a truck driver, transporting tons of long logs. How else can you explain this vehicle perfectly turning right from a small road to cross a tiny bridge? Seeing this giant yellow monster in the forest immediately reminds me of the invasion of Naboo. But where's Jar Jar Binks? Sometimes the best ideas are the simplest ones. What about trimming a large area with only 2 tractors with a scrub chain between them? But please, don't drive in different directions. Think 4 wheels are enough? Not even close if you want to move 2 6,200-ton passenger ships. This transportation system is equipped with 1,600 wheels and 200 heavy-duty axle lines to move extremely heavy objects over a distance of hundreds of meters. If you want to become the coolest person in the sandbox, this enormous excavator is at your service. But be careful, because it can undoubtedly dig down to the hollow earth. Who said that ships can move only on water? hold my beer, and give me that truck with its enormous trailer. You're probably wondering why this large dump truck needs to be transported. Doesn't its driver know how to use those huge wheels? Well, the truth is that if this 333-ton monster gets on the road, it'll immediately damage the roadway. You won't believe it, but this Liebherr T284C is actually the lightest mining truck in the world. Nonetheless, it can carry up to 363 tons while offering low fuel consumption and generating over 4,000 horsepower. That's not what planes are supposed to do, but this legendary Tu-154 has finally retired, and now it's on its way to its new home. These smart robots can automatically divide large logs into top-quality wood planks. Now you know how Minecraft's crafting table looks in real life. This truck, manufactured by Kenworth in combination with durable Omega Morgan trailers, managed to move this 800-ton oil rig. From now on, every time you think something's impossible, just rewatch this video. Designed to operate in extreme conditions, Liebherr is one of the most advanced modern towing cranes. Using both telescopic booms and special attachable modules, it can easily evacuate military vehicles or other large cargo. And here we have another great automatic sawmill in which almost all tasks are performed by the machines. Do you still not believe that robots will replace us one day? The largest wind turbine blades can reach 370 feet long. Luckily, modern technology and powerful trucks significantly simplify their transportation and installation. This is the tallest mobile lift in the world. The Director can elevate boats up to 120 meters long. Its lifting capacity is 1,500 tons, which is equal to nearly 8 Boeing 747 airplanes. Well, the biggest dump truck also needs tow trucks from time to time. Only vehicles like Towhaul lend a shoulder and carry these giants to the repair station. Here we have another machine that can easily stop the unexpected Titan's invasion. The SRS 1800 Dolores has a colossal blade that is currently used not to fight giant monsters, but to dig huge quarries. Digging through a rocky surface requires enormous amounts of time and effort. Unless you have this awesome Tesmac Rock Hog mining machine. Its sharp blades shred the tough minerals without any problem. The Falstra Sengarate can construct a road within minutes. It can mechanically lay and pick up folding roads, ensuring that other vehicles can drive on muddy, sandy, or snow-covered terrain without any problems. And now, let's get to the Arctic, where, just like a mechanical mammoth, the Torno L2350 operates in the freezing cold. Using its enormous bucket, this wheel loader can lift up to 73 tons. Here we have another great piece of simple but useful ingenuity. This multi-lift truck features a unique design that allows fast and safe unloading of heavyweight cargo, such as containers, without needing assistance from cranes. Do you need to divide a cake or a large, tough log? It doesn't matter, because this automated turbo sawmill, designed with a 13-horsepower Honda engine, can easily handle anything. Do you need to mow a lawn? The Barco 930 will easily deal with this task. But there's a strong chance it'll also trim your beloved trees, because nothing can stop the 305 horsepower engine combined with extremely sharp blades. No, this is not a part of a large alien spaceship. Asta Hanstein is the biggest spar platform in the world. It's hard to believe, but this gigantic construction weighs 46,000 tons and is 164 feet in diameter. This is the largest semi-submersible heavy transport vehicle in the world. The Dockwise Vanguard can easily carry cargo up to 110,000 tons and accommodate a crew of 40 people. The LR-13000 can lift a heavy mobile crane to the height of 813 feet, just like a toy. This means that this machine could put literally anything on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza while only using half of its maximum range. What is this? And why does it move its giant arms? Don't worry, this Hagi STS-12 sprayer is here just to protect crops from pests by covering acres of fields with pesticides via its enormous 132-foot boom. Carrying a 174-ton cargo for 12,040 feet? Sounds like an impossible challenge, but not for this truck and a team of true logistics professionals. Cute as Wally and strong as T-1000. That's a decent description of this jinky robot from Japan. It was developed to carry out various maintenance work at high altitudes, such as replacing overhead lines, painting overhead line supports, and tree felling work. Yeah, we know that water wears stone, but who wants to wait for years when the Metro B12 can cut granite and marble in minutes? This hydraulic bridge was designed with 12 5.5mm blades that ensure precise cuts while decreasing material waste. Twin crawler transports became a symbol of the space shuttle era. These powerful mammoth beasts could carry 4.4 million pounds. And in 2023, they set the Guinness record as the heaviest self-powered vehicle in the world. Can you guess how much each of these crawlers weighs? Write a comment to test your knowledge. The Trum 20 boasts a large size. Nonetheless, if you get lost in scary jungles, you'll surely want this vehicle to be there with you. Its sharp blade easily deals with trees, while its unique construction ensures impressive durability. Building bridges with the SLJ 900 is even easier than assembling Lego sets. But how do you explain how these constructions can withstand this 100-ton giant? The HTZ 1200 SP Plus from Mibor is one of the most awesome automatic horizontal bandsaws. Its integrated intelligent control system allows this smart machine to accurately process logs with a diameter of up to 3.9 feet. Topsoil stripping is impossible without the extremely careful depth control of a road grader. Fortunately, the Caterpillar 637K is designed with twin engines and operator's assistance that significantly accelerate the work, ensuring higher efficiency. With ConnectTech HS57, you can visit the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in their sewer without any problems. Just wait less than 90 seconds until this heavy-duty hydraulic machine cuts a hole through asphalt or any other tough material. The Narva E24 is a unique robotic module that can be mounted on any loading crane. Its amazing accumulating grippers can significantly simplify small wood harvesting. It looks like a cool vehicle with a big gun, but actually, this is another mobile crane that can move on all types of terrain. As soon as the XCMG XCA750 reaches its destination, it can lift objects of up to 750 tons to a maximum height of 131 feet. Can you imagine that a German Navy submarine U-17 weighing 500 tons could dive to a maximum depth of 328 feet and remain unnoticed for 30 days? Unfortunately, now it's just an exhibition for the Technology Museum in Germany. Even the toughest rock can't withstand the power of Reefinator H4. Like a real hero, this ultimate machine uses its large drum to turn unusable rocky soils into highly productive farmland. There can't be too many trailers when it comes to delivering cargo. With this thought in mind, the engineers from MLG developed this 196-foot road train. The only question is, how do you park it? Do you want to know what perfect work synchronization means? Just ask the drivers of these powerful agricultural vehicles. What if you need a portable crane that can deal with heavy loads? You need the Cenobogan 870M. Despite its relatively tiny size, this mobile crane can lift up to 135 tons, which makes it ideal for tiny ports and railway stations. So, you say mechs don't exist, do you? Then watch this 3,500-ton Peabody Energy's dragline walking for 18 miles. All it needs is a big gun, and we'll be ready to fight kaiju. Do you remember those big saws from Gears of War or Warhammer? Well, they are toys for babies in comparison with this 1475 Tessmech trencher. Are you tired of rough roads? With the Mega Mess 34, you won't feel any bumps on the road, because you can't even feel what you've just annihilated. Heavy military helicopters can deliver cargo to literally any point on Earth. For example, this Sikorsky CH-53E Super Stallion can operate during the toughest weather conditions with a maximum payload of 20,000 pounds. Oh no! The War of the Worlds has started! Wait, what do you mean it's just a machine designed for a special event? Not only can this automatic sawmill deal with enormous oak poles, but it does it in an extremely satisfying way. Oh, also, imagine the smell of that freshly cut wood. The next time you want to compliment your gym bro, don't compare him to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Simply say, you're a real man truck, and show him this video. The Volvo L200H is specially designed to simplify wood transportation. Its enormous grapples can easily take and lift up to 11.2 tons, ensuring that the logs won't fall off during the stockpiling process. Do you suddenly need to transport 500 tons of cargo, but there are no railways that can accommodate this delivery? That's not a problem. Simply rely on this dual-powered road train with a limitless range and impressive payload capacity. The Telemax flatbed semi-trailer can literally transport anything due to its extended loading platform. Whether you need it to carry your dog's house, several shipping containers, or even a TV tower, this vehicle will complete the task with satisfaction. Design your chainsaw with a V8 car engine, and you'll get a real monster able to deal with trees like a lightsaber. However, you'll need a buddy to help you with this mind-blowing tool. Did you know that Christmas magic is impossible without this tree harvester manufactured by UTEC? Just like a giant lumberjack, this machine cuts Christmas trees to deliver some holiday spirit to your living room. In combination with the crane, the Lumberjack LJ450 provides 360-degree freedom of movement, allowing it to easily cut branches up to 17.7 inches in diameter. And you can use this gripper to sort the debris or pull out small trees. Do you need to cut logs symmetrically without taking them to an automatic sawmill? The Narva S23 can divide any wood into equal 19.6-inch long logs. Due to the 21 kilonewton delimbing force, it takes only a second for this machine to make a cut. If you look for the word annihilation in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of the stump humper. It almost looks like stumps disappear even before the blade of this powerful, self-propelled grinder touches them. The unique construction of this trailer allows it to transport long and heavy cargo without affecting its maneuverability. However, considering its unbelievable 400-foot length, moving the Perkins Road train is impossible without a special escort. Digging with a shovel is so last century. It's way better to opt for this 7300 trapezoidal trencher, which is able to dig trenches up to 8.2 feet in depth. Weighing nearly 348 tons, the largest transformator in the world produced by WEG can process a power rating of 500 MVA and voltage class of 400 kilovolts. The only problem is that if you decide to move it somewhere, you'll need to hire a whole logistics company. You do not always need smart technologies and AI assistants to complete complex woodworking tasks. It's enough to have a large sawmill machine and some accurate measurements to perfectly cut a giant 1,000-year-old mahogany log. With this 60 horsepower Carlton 7015 grinder, the stumps in your backyard will disappear faster than people after Thanos' snap in the Avengers movie. Transporting a 165-ton autoclave doesn't sound easy, does it? No, it doesn't. But it's actually pretty doable if you have an awesome MAN 41 680 TGX and an 18-axle Goldhofer THP semi-trailer. If you don't, well, good luck. This colossal column is 347.7 feet high and weighs 917 tons. Even though they only needed to move it 14.2 miles, the process required 300 self-propelled modular transporters and involved 2 years of preparations. The delivery of heavy tracked machines from one place to another is necessary to prevent severe road damage. And that's where the DB120 Plus comes into play. It can easily move large drilling machines, bulldozers, and other vehicles up to 120 tons. But at the same time, its maximum speed is only 18.6 miles per hour, so the trip could take a while. What perfect synergy of driving skills and powerful engines! Without either of these elements, the delivery of this 290-ton cargo would be simply impossible. How to move your house to another location wall by wall? Just get inside this Langendorf Innenlader SB19, and you'll be ready for the challenge. Due to its unique design, the loading and unloading of various house elements only takes a few minutes, and only one person is needed to complete the process. This huge shuttle, Barram, is 36 meters long and weighs nearly 80 tons. After several successful orbital flights, it was removed from use and happily continued living out its days in the Technik Museum Speyer. These two vehicles resemble buddies who have just come out of the bar. Obviously, the bigger one has drunk too much, and it's a miracle his friend can easily carry 154.3 tons to deliver his companion to the necessary destination. The Strunken Killer got its name for a reason. This heavy machine doesn't leave any stump, not even the tiniest chance of survival. Do you remember a stolen yacht from GTA 5? Well, if you own an 800,000-pound boat, you can stop worrying because the thieves won't be able to move it without a powerful truck, 2 heavy-duty trailers, and a whole team of logistics experts. That's not what I meant when I said I want a house on wheels. But the possibility of moving a 400-ton mansion due to these powerful trailers is surely jaw-dropping. Where would you like to take your home? Sometimes I wish I had similar trailers to move my neighbor's house as far away as possible. This GXT 2555R indeed looks like a mechanical dinosaur. And just like a real beast, it can easily destroy almost anything. A 43mm thick sheet of steel? Yummy! With these wood splitters, you'll never run out of sawdust. Chippo 8010C deals with a log as quickly and easily as Cookie Monster eats his favorite treat. If you can't tear logs apart with bare hands like Captain America, just opt for a Walk-Easy 630 cone splitter. Due to the 630cm cubed hydraulic engine, this device creates a splitting power of nearly 22 tons, easily processing the toughest wood. Just like a courier from Skyrim, this all-terrain vehicle with 12 wheels can deliver cargo up to 5 tons, literally wherever you need it. And when the journey doesn't involve going through snowy mountains or swamps, the load capacity increases to 10 tons. And now, let's get to something compact. What about this awesome Mobas Fotoflieger? You prepare this truck to transport heavy cargo in a couple of seconds by simply unfolding its trailer. The Talon 2000 is a self-propelled vehicle designed to safely lift heavy pipes and position them for fusion. The machine automatically moves from joint to joint, significantly saving time. Many people believe that it's impossible to destroy buildings made of reinforced concrete. But is there really anything on our planet that can withstand the power of 120 megapascals generated by the double motor of the Chemrock DMW? At 656 feet long and 91.8 feet high, Hong Kong's Sky Bridge is the longest airside bridge in the world. The delivery of its giant parts took nearly 7 days, requiring the usage of transport ships and heavy-duty self-propelled trailers. The RS600 Performance line is the largest and the fastest sweeper in the world. Just like Lightning McQueen, it reaches 40 miles per hour, swiftly cleaning the roads or runways in the airport. The VTN Shear CI 13000 is another tool that can turn any heavy-duty vehicle into a real steel monster. After the easy installation, the operator can use this giant claw to demolish even old trucks made out of high-quality metal. The ZIL 131 is a 6x6 Army truck designed to carry up to 11,023 pounds while dealing with the toughest terrain conditions. Thanks to its rugged performance, this vehicle is often used by lumberjacks who work in the mountains. The QTS four-wheeler doesn't leave a chance for debris or small trees to survive the encounter with this machine. After uprooting them, this mechanical monster immediately turns the wood into sawdust. The Convert C91 is a real Mr. Proper on the water. This is an ideal cleaner for small canals, lakes, and waterways. Thanks to its CW10 quick coupling system, you can install various tools on this boat, such as a dredging pump, a bucket, or a flail mower. Today, moving heavy containers takes only a few seconds and requires only one person. Due to such cont-lift container movers, an operator can easily lift and transport the cargo even without leaving the tractor's cab. This crane can undoubtedly compete against other giants from our video for the title of the strongest machine. Check out how easily it lifts those 180-ton, 124.6-foot-long hydrolyzers. The multi-docker CH600 is another ideal solution for lumberjacks. This crane can easily lift up to 97,003 pounds of wooden logs, saving hours of unloading time. Terex RH400 isn't just an awesome hydraulic shovel. This machine also looks like a giant mechanical brachiosaurus from Jurassic Park. Operating the Tesmec TRS 1375 feels so peaceful, and at the same time, it's very productive. This machine can dig up to 7 feet deep in light rocky soils and up to 8 feet deep in dirt. Here we have another toy for big boys. The Cat 994K weighs 240 tons and has a transport length of 57.7 feet. In combination with a 1,297 kilowatt engine and 20.4 foot long bucket, it can easily carry up to 45 tons. The establishment of fiber optic networks may take days or even weeks. But here we have a game changer. StatNet's Nord uses unique plowing methods that allow it to install optical fiber cable right after digging the trench. Don't show Dwayne Johnson this machine because it'll surely scare him. The Rock Killer can be fitted to any large excavator to deal with tough minerals, rocky soil, and old road surfaces. Sometimes even buses want to rest. Luckily, this Trail King sliding axle trailer is designed to carry vehicles up to 80,000 pounds. And here we have an even more powerful tow truck. The ER12 2000 L4 is a symbol of power, able to pull up to 40-ton trucks and armed military vehicles. Driving this giant surely feels like piloting a ship. Well, considering the impressive 85 by 47 foot dimensions of the ETF MT240, it's really bigger than many modern yachts and speedboats. The Roadheader looks like a knight ready to fight in a tournament, but its opponent is a solid rock, which this machine will turn into a tunnel. Do you like salty dishes? You couldn't enjoy them if it wasn't for the K-Tech scraper trains working around the clock to gather this precious white gold just for you. The strange construction of the VW Rotomax cannot fail to raise some questions. Why is there this large drum? It connects this drag hose system with the fertilizer tanks, allowing it to process the fields non-stop. No doubt, both heavy-duty trucks and their skillful drivers deserve our respect for delivering such enormous components that later are assembled into reliable bridges. So that's what you meant when you said we have an unusual cargo today. Just the right time to turn on the Yellow Submarine song. And this is what happens when you use Google Maps on your submarine. I don't think we're in the Pacific Ocean anymore. Do you also think this giant crane is made of alien materials? But its strange design isn't the only thing interesting about this machine. This is the world's largest crane, with a maximum working height of 213.2 feet, which is equal to a 20-story building. If we lived in the Dark Souls universe, this trencher for intertidal cable barrier would undoubtedly be the final boss. Just look at its huge blade. From now on, every time you think something's impossible, just rewatch this video.
The bucket wheel excavator is the king of mining machines. It continuously scoops up and conveys vast quantities of overburden or mineral deposits with its immense rotating wheel. This powerful construction workhorse is crucial for open pit mining. capable of removing thousands of tons of material per day. It's an indispensable tool for extracting valuable resources. Meet Gasho, the world's largest grab dredger, king of the seafloor that can swallow massive amounts of material in a single bite. Gasho has a gigantic 200 cubic meter bucket, enough to fill a swimming pool in one scoop. Unlike most dredgers, Gasho's unique hydraulic system can tackle even the toughest seabed. The John Deere DB12048 RAL 30 is an agricultural behemoth, a 48-row planter that can sow up to 40 hectares per hour, revolutionizing modern farming practices. Its 393 wide toolbar and advanced technology ensure precise speed placement and efficient crop production. This machine is a game changer in large-scale agriculture.
This is the Gameco GP4, a high-tech road grader capable of paving roads up to 12 meters wide in a single pass. The GP4, weighing 50,000 kilograms, uses advanced technology to provide accurate concrete placement to ensure the best quality pavement. It can also pave up to 800 tons of asphalt per hour and work with different types of concrete. The TBM, or tunnel boring machine, is the ultimate machine for tunneling in various geological environments. This self-propelled digger is equipped with a rotating cutting head. Depending on the modification, the TBM can reach a length of 100 meters and weigh up to 1,500 tons, making it a true underground giant. So now, the sandworms from Dune have a real serious competitor. The Yoshida is not just a crane, but a true engineering marvel, the largest floating crane vessel in the world. This Japanese giant has a boom length of 110 meters and a mast height of 160 meters. But more importantly, Yoshida is capable of lifting loads weighing up to 6,000 tons.
The Chiarel SPMT is a modular transportation platform capable of moving objects that seem impossible to lift. The SPMT consists of disconnectable modules with a total of 1,024 wheels, 64 axle lines, and 8 tires per axle. It can carry loads weighing up to 1,000 tons, making it ideal for transporting everything from aircraft to industrial facilities. This is the Bell AZ 75710, the largest dump truck in the world and lord of the quarry. It can haul 450 tons in one go, which is like carrying 300 passenger cars. With its two 1,700 horsepower engines and tires as tall as a 3-story building, this Titan can overcome any obstacle and withstand colossal loads. The XC-MG XDE 400 is another top-tier dump truck that can carry loads up to 360 tons for mining operations. This vehicle can transport massive volumes of materials thanks to its 250 cubic meter body.
This giant machine processes wood on an enormous scale. The 1,200 horsepower Moorbark 5048X chops even the largest and hardest types of wood. With a huge 1,321 millimeter wide drum and 20 solid steel knives, it processes logs into chips in seconds, and the 23-meter long conveyor belt then delivers the chips to where they need to go. The Komatsu D575A is a true titan that reigns supreme in the world of earth-moving equipment. Its 1,150 horsepower engine allows it to remove 16 cubic meters